Welcome to the Akashic Library.
So, we hear a lot about manifesting wealth, right? But what if I told you that the way most people go about it is, well, totally backwards? Today, we're going to break down the single biggest mistake people make when trying to attract money. And trust me, a tiny shift in how you see things can change absolutely everything.
Okay, so let's just jump right in with a question for you. And I want you to really think about this for a second. When you think about wanting more money, more abundance, what's the feeling behind that desire? Like deep down, is it excitement? Is it about all the amazing things you're going to do? Or is it that little knot in your stomach, that nagging fear of not having enough? Being real with yourself here is, well, it's the whole key.
All right, so let's dive right into it. First up, we're going to pinpoint that number one mistake, and we're going to explore exactly why starting from a place of insecurity can actually, and kind of ironically, block the very financial flow you're trying so hard to create. So here it is, the big mistake. It's not wanting wealth. That's not the problem. It's wanting it because you're scared of not having enough. It all comes down to your motivation, right? Are you trying to build a fortress to hide from your fears? Or are you building a launch pad for an incredible vision? But why? Why does this fear-based approach totally backfire? Well, it all comes down to understanding let's call it the energy of money itself. So here's a really core idea we need to get. We're asked to stop thinking of money as just, paper or numbers on a screen. Think of it as a dynamic energy, an energy that has one single powerful desire. It wants to expand, it wants to grow. And if money is this expansive, growing energy, then it just makes sense, right? A message that comes from fear, from scarcity, from feeling small, that's a contracting energy. It's the complete opposite of what money is looking for in a partner. It's just not inspiring at all. Okay, to make this idea really click, let's try a little thought experiment. This is a really powerful one. What if we thought of money as a person? I know, it sounds a little out there, but stick with me. This shift in perspective can be a total game changer. This is the core idea right here. Just let that sink in. You don't just ask for money or demand it or even just work for it. Nope. You have to inspire it. You have to give it a really, really good reason to join you on your journey. I mean, think about it. Imagine you're trying to recruit this brilliant, talented person for a new business, and your pitch is, "Hey, come work with me. I'm really scared of being broke." How inspiring is that? Not very, right? It just sounds needy, not visionary. Well, the exact same idea applies to money. So if that scarcity mindset pushes money away, what's the alternative? This is where we make the big pivot. Let's look at the two competing mindsets here, moving from scarcity to vision. And here it is, side by side. It couldn't be clearer. On one side, you've got the fear mindset. It's basically a plea coming from a place of, I don't have enough. But on the other side, that's the vision mindset. That's an invitation to join an inspiring mission. It's a call to create something amazing together. Now, which one sounds more like a real opportunity to you? And this is why having that vision is so darn powerful. When you have an inspiring mission, you're literally aligning yourself with what money wants to do. You stop being someone who just wants money, and you become a vehicle for it, a way for money to achieve its own goal, which is to grow and expand. You basically become its perfect partner in crime. Okay, so that's the why behind it all. But now for the big question, how? How do we actually create this inspiring vision? Well, this last part is all about getting practical. Your purpose is the magnet. And to help us build that magnetic vision, we've got these 4 powerful questions. You really got to get clear on these. So what is your vision? What's that big picture you're painting? And what's your purpose? The real why that gets you out of bed in the morning. How do you personally want to expand? And maybe the most important one of all, how is all of this going to add value to the world? Look, it all boils down to this one simple but powerful choice. It's a deliberate shift in your focus. You get to choose where you put your attention. So stop focusing on the fear. Stop focusing on what you don't have and put all that energy squarely on the incredible vision of what you want to create. So I want to leave you with this one last question to really chew on. Stop trying to manifest a certain number in your bank account. That's the old way. Instead, start thinking about the mission. Because in the end, it's not about what money can save you from, it's about what you and money can build together. So ask yourself, what is the inspiring vision that your money is just waiting to get behind?
The biggest money mistake isn't what you spend, it's what you believe about abundance. Next, discover an unchanging truth in the certainty principle.